maybe then I ain't nobody perfect. Something in my mind makes me think that maybe then I ain't nobody perfect.
Hi, my name is Brenda. I just turned 50. I have a 15-year-old, and basically, I've did everything you can possibly think of out here in these streets. I also drugs, done drugs, to a point where I literally almost died from snorting cocaine. A lot of the times, there's a lot of things that I go back and think on. It always comes back to your mother. You know, sometimes we think that our parents are really being hard on us, and they're trying to prevent us from being with this person and that person, or you just don't like them. You know, we come up with many excuses, but what I've learned now today is that I wish I could go back fucking 35 years ago, 40 years ago, and take all of that stuff back and listen to my mother, because I learned the hard way. And man, I tell you, I've gone through some pretty messed up shit that will make you want to think twice. You know, I've lost friends along the way out here to heroin, just getting killed out here. Just people that just don't understand. You know, that right now we're trying to save the future, and to do that, you kids and you young people out here have to learn to listen and take whatever it is that we say and take advice from it. You know, listen, because these are things that what you guys are living through and going through now, these are things that we already been done, you know. And I believe I'm a high believer in God, so I really have faith in God, and I believe that, you know, God is sending out a strong message right now. These are times right now where Revelation just tells you that these things are going to take place. And, you know, for a lot of people that don't believe in God, I think that you should reconsider and just kneel down and ask God that, you know, that you want to be a newborn believer of Christ, or whatever, you know, however it is that you do. But it brings you peace. It brings you peace, and it helps with anxiety, a lot of things that go on out here. And I truly think that I'm going to give you guys the best advice ever. Listen to your parents. Please, listen to your parents. And I'm not just saying that just to say that, because I was the worst fucking daughter I could ever think of. The things I've done to my mom, or said to my mom, and not even realizing it, that I was being selfish. I was being selfish, thinking that they were the ones hurting me instead of I was the one hurting them. I never thought about their feelings, never thought of that they loved me enough to come out here at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and come get me, look for me, because they thought I'd probably be in a body bag or something, or somebody out here could have hurt me. You know, I've seen kids 16, 17 just lose their lives, and it's sad because the parent always wants to die before their children. You know, I lost my little brother 6 years ago, and it shit hit me with anxiety so bad it sent me back to smoking cigarettes and out here like doing crazy shit. But it's just something that I would never wish upon nobody. And to you young people out there, I would say this: lead, don't follow. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, you want to taste this little marijuana here, this is good, it's gonna make you feel good. Believe me, every decision that you make in your life is a choice. So you can't blame nobody for the choices you make in life. I stopped doing that so many years ago because I realized that everything I did was a decision I made. Nobody put a gun to my head and told me to do it. You know, and every drug that you pick up out here, believe me, it's going to consequences. It's going to come right behind it. Everything. And then things start spiraling out of control, and you know, you go through things, crazy things that you never think of you go through in life. But know this, that the people that you hurt the most are the ones that love you now. So if you love your life, trust and believe me, none of this out here is worth it. Go to school, finish school, because I graduated from the 8th grade, and I wish at times that I want to get this job and that job, and it requires a high school diploma that I don't have. So I'm going back to school. I'm a fighter, so I believe in I can. I don't believe in I can't. I believe that everything is possible out here in this world. If you want it that bad, everything is achievable. You know, you just got to put a little hard work into it and go and get whatever it is that you want to do out here in this world. Don't never let nobody tell you that you can't. Don't never let nobody belittle you and talk to you like you trash, because you are all beautiful inside. You are all worth more than that. Never let nobody degrade you.
Okay, I have a few questions for you.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you originally from?
Puerto Rico.
And how did you, I'm sorry, say that again?
I'm from Puerto Rico.
And how did you end up in Kensington?
Well, we lived around Kensington all our lives. This is a neighborhood that I've seen go through changes, in and out, the changes. I have friends all over here that live throughout this whole, I believe it's like a devil's den. It's like a trap for people that come through here. People walk through here and then you see them and it's like they're on drugs, or it's like they're possessed. I've seen people just moan and groan and crawl down the street. Stuff they would look like something coming out of a movie. Pretty fucking scary. But I think this whole Kensington Avenue, to be honest with you, and I might sound a little fucking crazy, but I read something up on here where they call this the devil's triangular, something that has to do with like a Bermuda Triangle thing, where people get caught in it and don't never leave out of it.
The black hole.
A black hole, like an entrapment, right? But this is the Devils Lair.
I got you.
Here. So I looked it up, and be honest with you, it's real. And it's sad. It tells you how many souls are lost out here in this Kensington Ave. So if anybody tells you there's anything exciting about being under here, I've seen my good days and I've seen my bad days.
Tell me a little bit about your childhood growing up.
Well, my mom worked 2 jobs to try to make ends meet. Believe me, back in the 70s, 1975, it wasn't really struggle. You guys think you're struggling now. It was hard because my mom could barely make ends meet. It didn't work, and it's like barely no money. So we kind of like ate some days we didn't. And I had to learn to be mommy at the age of 5, which took away my childhood. I raised 5 brothers and sisters. I learned how to cook at the age of 5. I learned how to beat up a chicken and steal her eggs at the age of 5. Just to feed my little brothers and sisters. But I'm a survivor, you know. I've known what it is to be molested, you know.
How old was you when you were molested?
5, by a strange man. A strange man that crawled in through the window, and it was scary because I didn't know who it was. I mean, but I got up and I jumped up and I picked up the broomstick and I protected my little brothers and sisters from this man. But just things that gave me nightmares and stuck with me throughout the years.
What happened to your father?
My dad died.
Sorry
Puerto
to hear
Rico,
that.
yeah. But I have a wonderful dad now. His name is Teddy. So he's the best dad you can possibly have.
What is your drug of choice?
I don't really... See, I had a bad addiction to powder, cocaine, and I used to, when I was younger, I used to snort. I used to smoke a lot of marijuana, so it started giving me headaches. I stopped doing that, and I started with the cocaine snorting, and then I was passing out from that too. I really don't have a drug of choice. I just drink whenever I want to party or snort a little bit here or there. Not there's something to be bragging about, because believe it or not, I'm not supposed to be doing none of that stuff because I have a head injury, and a lot of this stuff just kind of like makes me lightheaded or whatever.
What happened to your head?
I have metal plates in my head. This is an accident, but I don't know. Now I just try to just fall back.
Yeah, so how do you go about supporting your habit?
I really have I get income that comes in. Plus my daughter's father takes care of his daughter. She gets her child support, which normally always goes to my daughter. And I just try to, believe it or not, I've had a few jobs here and there since this coronavirus stuff hit and everything, there's no jobs for nobody, so people are out of money. Can't do nothing but pick yourself back up and go get a job.
What's a day out here look like for you?
They out here. See, I'm not always out here, but I know what it looks like for a lot of the girls that I know. It's sad. They cry. They hurt, they ache, they sleep in the streets. It's sad. They found a body right here on Kensington and Allegheny. I'm still wondering who it is, and I'm hoping it's nobody I know, but it would break my heart because throughout the years, I've seen a lot of the girls that I know come and go. A lot of them are dead. A lot of them got caught by serial killers.
If you had 3 wishes in this world, what would your 3 wishes be?
My 3 wishes? That everybody had more faith in God. That would be my number 1 wish. My number 2 wish, there would be no drugs in this world. There wouldn't be no drugs in this world. There wouldn't be no pain. There wouldn't be no killing. There wouldn't be no disaster out here. My number 3 wish, they stop hurting these little kids out here and guide them in the right direction and guide them in the right way. Teach them the right things. Don't teach them how to smoke cigarettes or how to be cool out of selling drugs in the corner, because you're setting them up in the path for death, for destruction. Show them, bring your kids up. If you don't want them, man, give them to somebody who does. Don't abuse them, don't hurt them, because they are our future, They are going to be our future. Take good care of them. And take good care of your parents, man.
What's your message to the world?
Stop being so stupid, young-minded, so blind into the older people. Stop trying to act like you know everything. Sometimes it's good to listen to somebody younger than you, because they might just have a message to send across, We all need to start listening to each other and need to start loving one another even more. This racism, the shit that's going on out here, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking, not just to see that these white cops are out here beating our children, killing our kids in front of cameras, people, and think that this is something to feel proud about. Ain't nothing to feel proud about. People should learn to love and respect one another more. And learn to respect each other's spaces and try to listen sometimes. Listen intently with your heart and with your ears. Listen to what people are trying to say. Sometimes people come across as they're being offensive to you. And believe it or not, sometimes we overstep that boundary where we think people are being ignorant to us. And it's just different expressions that people use for different things. And it's not that they're trying to offend you about something. I'm pretty sure you would know if they were. But it's a better way to work things out out here. I used to always fight with my fists. Me and my sisters always fight. And we used to always be, every time we went out, we used to always fight. I got tired of that. I stopped hanging around in bars because I didn't see nothing cool about it. And fight with somebody, causing bodily harm and pain to somebody else that feels pain like I do. Well, it bothered me, and I would actually start crying and feel bad about it. So I decided that I would change the way I did things. And when somebody don't like me, I always walk up and ask them, can I talk to them? And bring out the bright side of that conversation out. And instead of an enemy, I'm walking out with a friend.
Cause I like to be myself. If you're not agree, you can